out the way, then Hare will turn around and drag this guy up, I would imagine.
Man, you got to move through here gingerly, though. One small mistake and you could really be in trouble.
For the guys that just want to get to the finish, just want to get themselves there, this is a pretty good tactic, teaming up and making a friend, getting yourselves through.
Come on, Homero, give that number shield a wipe for me so I can see. Looks like a 4 and a 5. 45 is Melchior Falla Beltran from Spain.
He's one of the top guys. He's done very, very well in extreme enduros all over the world, especially in extreme Lagares in Portugal. He had a really good finish there. So yeah, Homero's found himself a good guy to team up with.
I still can't get over Carl's dinner, and these rocks are just insane.
Oh, looks like Hare might have spotted 5 cents there. He's off to pick it up.
Hare looks stuck.
I think the bike's fallen on his leg. Oh, what a fun sport, eh?
It's a blast. That's a rough spot to be in, trying to get off the bike. You can't really twist, otherwise you're going to do your knee or your hip or your ankle or, yeah, who knows.
Hare looks like he's taking big strain. I mean, the main adversary now, I would say, is the clock.
Yeah, pretty much. Getting across that finish line in the allotted time.
But KTM will be happy. He's got the tidiest bike out there now. All the handguards are still there, the headlights there. Maybe because he lies underneath it every time he drops it.
That's an option. Save the bike. That's dedication to the brand, hey?
Yeah.
Tear your gloves, scratch up your helmet, throw your shoes away, but save the bike. I remember one year in Brazil, one of the freestyle guys decided he wanted to celebrate after the run that he had gotten second or even first place at the event, and decided that he was going to get rid of his helmet, his gloves, and his boots into the audience. Tossed everything out, it was gone. The next day he had to do some shooting and he didn't have any gear left.
Well thought out.
His bike is in remarkably good shape considering the day, huh? Don't see many big dents or dings on the exhaust pipe or anything. He seems to be in good shape. Even his helmet is clean. I think he's had some helpers along the way with squeegees and water cans to give him a wash so he looks good coming into the finish area.
Looks lost at the moment.
And here comes Letty, heading down towards the final checkpoint in the finish. And unfortunately for him, the bad news.
Does he know? Oop.
Ah, nice tail tap over the logs. Gotta like that, and the ability to do that on a 150 plus kilo motorcycle.
Du hast da komplette Etage auslassen mit dem Chavis. Chavis auch, ist jetzt die einzigen zwei. Und zwar ist Speedtrack, wo man über den Hügel drüber kommst. Ja. Hast du hast du eine komplette Etage zum Fahren. Ja? Und die, ganz oben bei Rosina.
And the question
Also
back from
drüber
Andreas
fährst, ja?
is
Die
where?
alte
Where is
Prologstrecken.
it?
Ja, die alte Prologstrecken
And
fahren
right
wir
now
ja
he's just trying to explain that it was one of the sections up there with a high speed.
Fuhren Chavez, dann ist er hinter dir nachgefahren. Aber es sind die einzigen zwei, die Prologstrecken, die alte Prologstrecken hast
The
du
quick
komplett
question was,
ausgelassen.
were you ahead of Jarvis or behind Jarvis? And he says, I was ahead of Jarvis. There's a little bit of confusion going on his face there, Chris.
Tanaka, alle.
Neben da oben, da hast du die Hand vor Augen nicht gesehen.
Aber die Strecken
Ja, ja,
He
nein,
just
passt,
said
okay.
there was so much fog up there you couldn't see your hands in front of your face, and he's obviously fully upset there.
Letty, du warst für viele der Favorit und jetzt hörst du, dass du disqualifiziert bist.
Letty, one of the
Hast du es
favorites,
draußen
now you're
überhaupt nicht mitbekommen?
disqualified. You didn't get...
0,0. Wenn ich halt am Pfeil, ich bin kein Abkürzer, ich fahre nie an einem Pfeil
no,
vorbei.
he
Ich schaue
says,
eher.
I didn't
Nur
go and
gibt's
pass
aber
any
so,
arrows and didn't
Das
take a
ist
shortcut
sicher eine
in
Geschichte,
any
die sie
case.
sicher übersehen, weil das Problem war da, dass die ganzen Leute rund um alle, es sind viele Leute dabei gestanden hast, und der Chavez hat es auch gleich gewusst.
Da fragst du jetzt.
The question is now, I'm told, now.
That's not fair, eh?
Ja, dann bin ich aber traurig, aber es nutzt dir nichts. Aber es hat super Spaß gemacht.
Yeah, I'm super sad, but it's, you know, it is what it is. Had a lot of
Ich bin
fun,
aber noch dabei. Mein
and
Gott.
he's always there. He's
Das heißt,
always
du
going to
kommst
be
wieder
there.
zurück und rächst dich am Berg.
That means you're going to come back and do it again
Na,
properly on the
nicht.
mountain.
Sicher werde ich es nochmal probieren und ja, ich bin ein bisschen baff jetzt. Ich weiß gar nicht, was ich sagen soll.
Yeah.
Das ist mir eigentlich noch nie passiert.
I'm definitely going to come back. Revenge not, but I'm a little bit surprised right now what's happened and how it happened.
No problem. Nein, it's cool. Sonst war es super geil. Ich habe einen super Run gehabt. Ich habe mich
It
wohl
was
gefühlt
super. I
dabei.
had a great run.
Du hast
I felt good on the bike.
Mordschlepperei, aber es ist alles easy gelaufen und
Yeah, everything ran easily and it was nice.
nein, ich finde schon, dass ich das übersehen habe. Ja,
Yeah.
ist echt schade.
Just a little,
Weil es ja
little
nur,
too bad that
hin und her
I passed it.
gewesen
I forgot it, didn't see it.
Ich weiß, ich bin oben da aus dem Nebel raus und du bist, ja, vielleicht ist es eine Adrenalinschicht, aber im Nebel weiter und ja, ich habe gar nichts gesehen.
I came out of the
Was ist das für ein
fog and then I
Gefühl,
had
wenn
a
man
bunch
sich
of
ein Jahr darauf
adrenaline, then went back into the
vorbereitet
fog
und
and
dann
didn't see anything.
Shit happen, aber ich
No
schaff's
translation
nicht.
necessary.
Mei,
I got
ich
that
gehe
one.
mit guter Zuversicht ins nächste Rennen jetzt, nächste Woche Red Bull Romaniacs und dann muss ich halt da aufs Podium fahren, ist auch kein Problem.
Alles Gute.
Now, I'm going to focus on Red Bull Romaniacs for next week. And by the way, folks, if you want to check out that, Red Bull Romaniacs is coming up next weekend in Romania. Make sure you check that out. It's going to be a lot of fun. And again, my co-commentator, the expert of the day here, Chris Birch, you're going to be competing at that one.
Yep, that's the one for me.
All right, focus for you is winning it again. And we wish you the best of luck there. And yeah, all sorts of fun.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
That's the plan anyway.
Well,
I
again,
feel-
an unfortunate situation for Andreas Lettenbichler, and clearly disappointed. Not nearly as disappointed looking as Graham Jarvis, though, and we are back on Dynamite here.
So we've got Dougie Lampkin, the last obstacle between him and the finish. And that'll put him in second place
Second
officially.
place. Let's see how quickly he can get through Dynamite. I mean, I think he was probably the fastest guy through Carl's dinner, and you know, attested to his skills as a trials rider. And look at this, he just attacks Dynamite straight away.
Dynamite is like one big long trial section. The line's
Wow.
that is flying up there. The line's so important. If you get in the wrong place here, you just slide out in that loose stuff and you're done. But he's just getting it perfect.
It's a different choice of line right here. He's moving over to a very loose side, taking a very different line here than Johnny Walker did, heading for the big stones.
Hasn't quite got the same urgency about him that Walker does.
No, definitely not. But I don't think he's worried too much about what's going on here. And
How was that?
Gee.
That was awesome.
But he's really moving up fairly quickly. I mean, like you mentioned earlier about his riding through Carl's Dinner, he's super efficient about his choice of lines. He doesn't rush it, but he's quick. Slow and steady is fast.
He's done half this on the back wheel. So all his weight into the back, pushing it down to the ground. Sorted.
Yeah, he's moving nice as quick. And we move back down to the finish area here as we look at the Red Bull inflatable at the finish area. Dougie Lampkin still working on getting Dynamite taken care of, but from what we saw before we switched back to this view here is Dougie was racing through there perfectly. No, we're going to go back to Carl's Dinner.
Ooh.
And there are some very tired riders right there. That is number 40, Mathieu Ganoud.
That's what tired looks like.
That's what tired looks like. That's what wasted looks like. Not just tired, but wasted. And is that number 21 behind him, Diego Nicoletti? I couldn't really see the numbers super clearly.
So the way these guys are going, if they keep working through here at this pace, they're going to get to the finish. They're going to have time. And we're going to see, I think, maybe more than your 9.
I'll take that one.
Yeah, I reckon.
I defer to the expert in this case, but we've seen a lot of guys actually making their way through Carl's Dinner quite well.
Is that Gerhard Foster back there on the on the Husqvarna?
Haven't seen a BMW here for years.
No, Letty used to kill it on that BMW though.
I think even Chris Pfeiffer rode a BMW at one point here.
Possibly, yeah.
I think the first time. Man, what a battle. What a battle in here. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 riders that we can see clearly here in Carl's Dinner at the moment.
Oh,
ouch.
bit short on that one.
Heard that one a mile away.
Just going to have to keep working, keep moving.
Sounds like
bites.
you stalled the bike out.
Yeah.
All right, well, the guys are working on Carl's Dinner here. And we're moving over to the Dynamite checkpoint. Ben Hemingway, is that Ben Hemingway or Dan Hemingway, number 24? Ben Hemingway.
In 3rd place. So awesome
Nice.
result. Yeah.
We might see both the Hemingway brothers coming across in there and filling out that top more than 10 that you're guessing on here. Wow.
That was nice.
Repositioned at the very end there perfectly. He's attacking this thing like Dougie did.
You hear the shouting, the advice he's getting in the background. The guy's telling him the lines, telling him the hot places to get to, and what he's got to do to get this thing up there. That's going to make it an all-English podium.
An all-English podium. Yeah. Johnny Walker, Dougie Lampkin, and Ben Hemingway so far, if things don't change drastically. Now, where is he thinking of going here on the left side?
He's going to hang a left and go up to where this guy is pointing. That's the plan anyway.
Fastest graphics in the world just blocked it for a second, but we're back on Ben here. It's looking good though, eh?
Like he was saying before, it's such a good feeling. Get into this bit, you know that all you got to do is get your bike underneath that arch and you're pretty much home.
You got to feel a little bit lighter getting to this point as well after all that work.
Yep, you know what's ahead of you. There's not really any room for Carl to throw any surprises in between here and the finish.
Although you never know, right?
You never know for sure.
All right, well, we're going to let those guys do the work, and here comes Doogie heading towards the finish, the last stretch for him. And obviously, he's going to get the news that he's got second place. That's going to be a great surprise, perhaps, but a great finish for Doogie Lampkin.
Nice work.
Great performance through Carl's dinner. That made all the difference for Doogie Lampkin at this point. That really put him in a good position and in second position.
What an incredible lead Johnny Walker had.
Unbelievable.
Got to be
15 minutes.
Yeah.
We have second place, Chavez and Lettenbichler disqualifying. Yes, he lost the track on the hill.
I'm not sure that registered with Doogie just yet.
No.
What's your first statement on this, Doogie?
I'm just glad it's over at the moment. No, I had big problems in 2 or 3 places. I fell off the bike on a place where it was impossible to get back on, and I lost a lot of time there, and I got really tired going on the second half of Carl's Diner. The big crash at the start going down a hill, so probably still quite lucky to still be here. Quite a lot of damage, but I'm pleased to be here again.
So give us a feeling what it means to you to be on the podium again.
Yeah, no, I'm really pleased to be here on the podium. Obviously, it's a massive event. Riding a little bit less now, so I need a bit more training to go one step higher, that is for sure.
So I'm sure I don't have to ask you, I'm sure that you'll be back next year.
Don't ask me that just yet. Give me a week or 2, please. It's been hard for me this year, very hard.
All the best.
Thank you.
Well, a quick refresher for Doogie Lampkin, and we saw him say in the interview earlier on, it destroys your bikes, it destroys your body, but you come back every year. And he said, give me a week or 2, I'll be back, or I'll make a decision then. But I think we can pretty much be guaranteed that after even this performance and him saying it was hard, that he'll be back.
I think Enduro riders